Despite the camo, I assure you, there is a figure in today's review. This is Legacy Prime Universe Bulkhead. Released in the exclusive Wreck and Rule collection back in 2022, this Voyager-class figure represents an updated version of Bulkhead from Transformers Prime. He's also a repaint of an earlier release that now gives him some military camo and a new hammer weapon. And I gotta say, this is actually a pretty decent figure. I feel kinda bad holding off on him for so long. That being said, I do wish he was, well, bulkier. His design feels more thin and streamlined rather than our usual rotund wrecker. Articulation and paint-wise, this guy is phenomenal. He has all the posability that we've come to expect from the Legacy line. Though for a bit, I didn't think his legs could swing forward. It just takes a little bit of extra force. The bits of camo paint really break up the seas of green on his body, making for a very nice appearance. Accessory-wise, he comes with a lot. His shield is one of the main things that stands out. It looks really neat, though it doesn't have its own handle. You have to use the Wrecking Ball weapon here to make him hold it. The silver ball encloses around either fist of the figure, making for a really secure attachment point. Next, we have his hammer. This appears to be based off of Prime Breakdown's hammer, so maybe he stole it? Either way, it looks pretty nice with its silver paint and black accents. And finally, we have his machine gun. This is molded in translucent black plastic and is kinda small, really. You can have it over his shoulder or in his hand or on his arm. It's versatile, but maybe not the most interesting weapon he's got. There's also this cardboard hammer part. I really don't care. Transformation is quite nice. It provides a challenge without being too frustrating. Though really, the hardest part was trusting that I wasn't going to break some of the hinges. Everything else just flows in a nice and intuitive way. It even provides storage for some of the weapons. Not all of them, sadly, though the rest can be pegged in around the vehicle, which is always a fun addition if you ask me. Anyway, the end result is a version of the Raba H-18 military truck, one that's maybe a little squashed. And I really dig this. Yeah, it makes him feel more like Movie Hound, but I like the idea of a big guy like Bulkhead having a big vehicle mode. He's also pretty solid in this form too. Paint-wise, I love how the camo deco comes off here. Really makes this guy stand out more and look more visually interesting, especially compared to his original version. And again, the ports on this mode allow you to store his various weapons, even the ones that can't fit inside under his tarp. Overall, I really dig this guy, but stay tuned, you'll see how I'll make this guy even more prime.